Hey guys, it's me, 28-year-old guy with a haircut that makes him look like a 15-year-old boy.
Or a girl in a low-cut shirt.
Is this a mirror?
Thank you so much for clicking on the thumbnail of me screaming in front of a neon background.
Thanks for clicking my
This sounds like satire.
College humor, I've seen this.
Video games, gender stereotypes to talk to you guys about. In jump cuts, that's serve and no actual purpose.
And smash cuts to weird pictures with popular songs over them.
Oh, I hate it because it's me.
Non-stop physicality to compensate for the complete lack of jokes and observation.
Oh, okay, it's on vloggers. I get it now.
These guys nailed the style.
OMG, so rando humor you'd find on the Disney Channel.
They're just jealous because no one's gonna watch this video.
This is my cat.
It's true. You gotta have a cat.
Let's break down my original comedy sketches. Obvious joke minus unique perspective plus shitty costume plus screaming equals 10 billion views on all my videos.
This is why Hollywood hates us.
No, I beat the bed.
Ooh, it's being thrown down.
My period.
Despite churning out garbage on a weekly basis, I'm still a snarky little shit who has the gall to insult other people.
So good.
Hey guys, if you like this video, please rate and subscribe. If you
Ratings. What is this? Like YouTube 2007?
If you didn't, I'll dismiss you as a hater and surround myself with idiots who praise everything I do.
Whoa.
This is getting real.
This is real.
Because once you turn 16 and are smart enough to stop watching my videos, someone else turns 12
Poor
and
twerk,
wants to
poor
hear
twerk.
me scream about Justin Bieber.
This is so offensive.
Fan Factory.
Again, thanks for watching.
You're part of the.
I think they nailed it.
Bill Hicks is dead and I get to live.
Oh my god, I loved that too much.
I'm trying not to say anything mean.
Was that from College Humor?
It was.
Oh my god, those
So the video we just showed you is titled Every YouTube Video Ever.
Oh, great.
I take offense to that.
Well, not every YouTube video ever, but you know, almost every YouTube video ever.
As someone who makes YouTube videos, how does that make you feel?
They're absolutely right.
Well, obviously it's not true because there's so much different content on YouTube.
It's a parody. It's satire, and it's college humor, and it's beautifully accurate. It reflects the mentality that a lot of people have towards the platform, but people don't understand the level of work that YouTube creators put into every single one of their videos.
Did they do a good job in parodying that side of YouTube?
I feel like this is low-hanging fruit. It's sorry, College Humor. I mean, you guys make good videos.
It's like terrifyingly accurate.
The gender stereotypical videos, that is so common on YouTube. I mean, I've made videos like that.
I wish it was more current. They didn't really touch on collabs or challenges. They just kind of talked about stuff that we used to do like 5-6 years ago.
Those of us who want to create content that has a narrative and has a little bit more thought in it than just sitting in front of people and ranting, I'd say there is a general consensus that we like look down on those vloggers, but at the same time you have to realize like, oh, this is not meant for me. This is meant for like 13 to 14-year-old kids.
So this is mostly parodying vlogging content. What is your opinion of that type of content on creator on YouTube?
My personal opinion, I gotta be careful. They tailor that content towards a very specific demographic.
Sometimes I watch them like, what is the
Why?
appeal?
Girl,
At all.
I am there with you. I'm there with you.
I actually appreciate how much work and skill goes into doing something like that.
If there's something you're good at and there's a buck to be made, go for it.
When I created Miranda, it was making fun of this exact thing. And then as the years went by, eventually I just completely started doing the same thing I'd been making fun of for years.
I don't want to judge too harshly on all these vloggers that are doing this type of crap, because I did that type of crap 6 years ago and I evolved and I grew into what I do now, which is slightly better crap. They're all sweet kids and I collab with a lot of them, but there is definitely a lack of quality.
Do you find that YouTube has a stereotype when it comes to people from the outside understanding content on YouTube?
I think in traditional entertainment, we're viewed as those kids in their bedroom just making stupid videos and stupid money.
Those traditional media people. People seem to think that just because people are on YouTube, they're not as important.
Every dealing I've had with people who don't understand YouTube all talk about YouTube like it is the dumbest thing in the world.
I feel like unless you're in the community, you don't really understand until you like watch a bunch of videos or make them.
There's kind of a negative connotation that comes along with being a YouTuber. Sometimes they won't even let me play at festivals where I know I've sold more tickets than the artists that are playing it. It's just something that they don't see as valuable. And I think we shall all prove them wrong.
YouTube also has stereotypes in terms of people saying the only thing on YouTube is cat videos or vloggers. Why is it so hard for people to understand YouTube is vast and a lot of different types of content exist there?
Well, it's probably because this is all the content that's on YouTube. This is what the premium looking stuff is.
It's something that's really new, and like, I guess it's more of like the older generations don't really understand like all this new social media.
They don't understand why it works, and because it is this huge ecosystem, they don't know where to start.
It's just what it got known for. I'm known for that girl who makes like motivational, inspirational videos, but it's like, I write novels in my spare time. You know, I do acting and auditioning and stand-up much longer than I've done YouTube.
From my experience, it's been really hard for people to, you know, kind of be supportive of YouTubers if they're not in the industry. These stupid kids just filming themselves in their room for 5 minutes, and now they're rich and famous, and they get so angry, so they just hate all of YouTube.
YouTube struggles to shake its reputation for ladybug sex and other simpleton content, partly because it still has not risen to the level of Netflix or Amazon Prime.
The fact that you don't have to pay top dollar for content possibly feeds into the fact that people don't think it's worth top dollar. Just because there's not that gatekeeper of putting out content and consuming content, they think that it must be cheap. It's just a learning process that the world is going through, and it's becoming more and more readily known as a place with great content.
Do you feel as a whole that YouTube creators should quote unquote make better content, or no, if it's working, it's working?
I don't because I love to make fun of them, and I don't want them to get better because then I don't have material.
I'd like to see YouTube creators do more stories. You know, that's the hard thing, is writing stories.
I don't want to rag on other YouTubers saying that their content isn't good because they work really hard for it.
My viewers kind of appreciate like me in my bedroom editing it. I don't know. I think that's like a big part of YouTube.
Everyone kind of finds what works for them. And I think that there are so many people rising and creating better and better content that's more high quality, and it is giving YouTube a better name.
Anyone who says that YouTubers are not making better content has not been watching YouTube.
In general, there's some really great stuff on YouTube. But I mean, wherever there's a cute face, there's gonna be a girl to like it.
People who use YouTube should make whatever content they're most inspired to create. That being said, would it be nice if there was a larger preponderance of premium content on YouTube? Yes.
Why judge? Honestly, make any content you want, do what works,
Totally.
but the ones that are innovative are the ones that are gonna last and break through, and those people will be remembered forever.
So finally, do you think the stigma will shed one day for online creators?
No, I think there's always gonna be a stigma, unfortunately.
I don't think it's ever gonna go away. I mean, that's like thinking that someday the tabloids won't make fun of celebrities.
I've always thought that the YouTube celebrity world and the mainstream celebrity world would kind of fuse eventually, but it still hasn't.
I don't think the stigma is going to go away, more in the sense that people who look down on it are just going to get older and die.
I definitely think now we're being more recognized than we were last year.
The Jenna Marbles and the Ray William Johnson and the Smosh are creating an industry of entertainment that looks different than what came before it.
There's always gonna be crappy crap on YouTube, just like television. For every Breaking Bad, you're gonna have Little Women of LA. And which, by the way, is a real thing. There's gonna be so much more better, greater stuff, and there's also gonna be so much more crappy
The stigma is actually being shed as we speak. Music videos, they used to be created for MTV. Who cares about getting them on MTV now? The world is really quickly starting to see that this is the way to reach, you know, the demographics of the world, not just the ones that are in your pocket or at that TV station where you can buy ads. No. You can reach the world.
It's our job as, you know, larger channels or whatever, to go out and educate people in the space. And it's YouTube's job too. Like, it should be them, but we'll pick up the slack.
Thank you for watching this episode of YouTubers React.
Help support the show by subscribing to all of these lovely people below.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.